Hello everyone, Seeker07 here. Well, another month has passed already, and that means another Blu-ray haul. And this month has been quite a small haul, I must say. I think this one is smaller than the previous month, but like I said, I'm trying to hold back a little. It's trying to build my account up, but yeah, I still got to manage a few, which I'm just going to show you right now. So, first up, we have, I picked up Avatar: The Way of Water, which my brother and I actually got to see this in theaters earlier this year. I went to see it just, in preparation for the Oscars, so I could see all the nominees. And well, much like the first movie, I don't think this deserves to be nominated for Best Picture, but in terms of visual effects, I can understand, because visually, this is a stunning-looking film. And I gotta say, as someone who isn't a huge fan of the first Avatar, I thought it was alright, but I think I may have liked this one just a tad more. I just like how we got to see more of Pandora, and overall, it's a decent sequel, and the way the movie ends, it does get me curious to know where the story goes from here, so I am at least curious. Next is a Kino Lorber Blu-ray I picked up. Actually, I got this today in the mail, and that is Room at the Top, released in 1959. Don't know much about this one. Actually, I picked this up because, much like my 1993 video I did earlier this year, my top 30 favorite films in 1993, I'm planning to do another video like that, but for top 30 films in 1959. Why? Because, well, my dad's birthday is coming up in a couple months, and that was the year he was born. So I'm going to try to pick up some movies from 1959 that I don't have, and this being one of them. So, yeah. Here's just a couple miscellaneous stuff that I recently picked up. Got another 1959 release, and that is Pillow Talk. Don't know much about it. I hear it's a pretty good comedy, so, yeah. And then I picked up Born on the 4th of July. I got this because it was on sale on Amazon for like $5, where it's usually like 15, so I figured might as well get it. I saw this once when I did my top 200 favorite war films, and it's a pretty good war movie from what I remember, directed by Oliver Stone, although I personally prefer Platoon. And then this one I got yesterday at a antique shop. I got District 9. I'll be honest, I have not seen this movie. I've heard it's supposed to be really good, but I figure with Neil Blomkamp's upcoming film, Gran Turismo, I think is what it's called, I figured now would be a good time to try to check this out before that movie comes out. And now, for these next several pickups, these are here. I got these while I was on vacation in Florida with my family. We went through a few flea markets and antique shops, and I picked up a few that I found. First, we got Curse of the Golden Flower. Don't know much about this, but I love martial arts movies, and I'm just curious what this one's like. Apparently, it's from the director of Hero and House of Flying Daggers, which I already own those, and I still haven't watched them, so I definitely need to. Then we got Danny Boyle's Slumdog Millionaire. I think I've seen parts of this film, but never the whole thing, so, yeah. Then we got 3 of these films I picked up are all 2011 releases, surprisingly. We got Contagion, probably not the best movie to watch during quarantine, Then we got the Lincoln Lawyer. This was actually on TV the other day, so interesting. And then I got Super 8 by J.J. Abrams, produced by Steven Spielberg, so interested to see what this one's like. And then I got Still Alice from 2014. Don't know much about it, but it's Julianne Moore, and I've heard this is supposed to be pretty good, so I'll have to see. And then this is a mini-series I got that I've always wanted to check out, The Night Manager, starring Tom Hiddleston and Hugh Laurie. But yeah, that's what I got. They were all on sale at an antique shop, and just had to pick those up. And now onto the thing I know you're all looking forward to the most, the Criterions I picked up. Yes, these are all the Criterions I got. I didn't get nearly as many as I was hoping I would, but like I said, I'm trying to save up. First, 2 of these Criterions I order on Amazon. First up is Mildred Pierce by Michael Curtis. I hear this is one of his best films. He directed Casablanca, The Adventures of Robin Hood, and White Christmas, a bunch of classics. But this is said to be one of his best movies, so I can't wait to see that. One. Okay. Thought I was going to sneeze there for a second. Then I got Triangle of Sadness. Again, like with Avatar: Way of Water, I watched this in preparation for the Oscars, and it's pretty good from what I remember. The second half was a bit but I definitely need to rewatch this. I will say I wish I did see this film in theaters, because there's one scene that happens in the movie that I'm just curious how the audience react to, and if y'all seen the movie, you know what scene I'm talking about. But yeah, I know the director of this movie directed a film called Force Majeure, which I've heard is really good. That film would get an American remake with Will Ferrell. That was terrible. But yeah, pretty solid film from what I remember. And for these last 5, I actually got these at Barnes & Noble. And if any of you followed the Misfit Pond, you know that you may notice that I got to guest star in his not his last, but the previous to last his haul. So because it turns out we both live in Georgia and we decided to meet and do a haul together. I could put a link to the video in the description below if y'all want to check it out. But for those who didn't see the video, to recap, I got After Hours, directed by Martin Scorsese, finally on Blu-ray. I haven't seen this yet. In fact, there's a lot of Scorsese I haven't watched yet. But my goal is to watch all of his films leading up to Killers of the Flower Moon. I don't know if that will happen, but I'll see. Then we got Eraserhead, a film that I definitely need to rewatch. I watched once, but it's been a long time ago. So, yeah, I definitely need to check this out. And I need to check out more Lynch. And then we got The Flight of the Phoenix, which I did watch this not too long ago with my parents. Since I love Jimmy Stewart, and yeah, he's in this. And this was a pretty good movie. It is a bit long. It's kind of slow because what this is, it's a survival film about these men who crash in the middle of the Sahara Desert and are trying to figure out how to get out of there. But it's pretty good. It's very rewarding. It's got a lot of talented actors in it. And this is directed by Robert Aldridge, who other films he directed include The Dirty Dozen and Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. So he's got quite a lot of good films in his catalog. And then we got Paris, Texas. I've heard nothing but amazing things about this movie. Cannot wait to check it out. And then finally, Thelma and Louise by Ridley Scott. I've seen parts of this film on TV one day, so definitely need to give this a watch since this is considered one of his best films. And I love Ridley Scott, so... And so that's everything I got through the month of July. Again, not a big haul, not a lot to say, but yeah. And again, so I'm just going to come out and say it. I know a lot of you have been waiting impatiently or patiently for the next round of Heroes vs. Villains, but I'm just going to be honest. Life has just been very busy for me between my job and, well, even though it is a part-time job, but I'm right now in the middle of searching for a full-time. And I'm hoping to do that soon because things are not looking good at my part-time job right now. Or at the very least, things have just gotten more stressful lately. So I'm hoping to find a full-time job. And I'll say that once I get my full-time job, that means I'll have less time to work on Heroes vs. Villains or any other project. But I will say, as I said before, my goal is to try to get at least round 2, part 1 out by the end of this year. At least that. I would like to get it all around 2, but I doubt that will be possible. But we'll just have to wait and see. Like I said, real life has just been very busy for me, and I got other projects I want to work on. So I hope y'all enjoyed this, and I will see y'all in the next video. Later.